drinking this warm water is not cool. Happy Friday. I am so tired. I have so much stuff to do. I need to start going live more, but it's so hot, especially when you have like events and press jackets. But I have a bunch of events next week that I can go live on. So at least that'll be a little bit better, you know. I don't know if it's connecting. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if anybody was on the live the other day, but guess what started working? The Maserati infotainment system is finally connecting again. Isn't that wild? I'm so happy it actually works because now I can see my map. Earlier I was struggling because I was trying to eat and look at my map, which was on my phone because I couldn't connect it. Hey, I'm so tired. Oh my god. Just want to go home, but I still got some work to do. I don't know why it's so hot today. It says 35 degrees Celsius. It is April. It always gets weirdly hot around this time and then goes back to normal. It's like strange. Hello to Buffalo. I am in California, but not from here. Always and forever. Oh, that's nice. Courtyard burial. Still 14 minutes from my destination. Alright, hi guys, happy Friday. I think there's enough connectivity for me to like start speaking. So for everybody that's new to this channel, I'm an entertainment reporter. I report on film, TV, theme parks, pop culture. I had a big week because I interviewed the cast of Drop, and a clip of that interview is kind of going viral on TikTok right now. And then I did a Rookie interview on Monday for the show The Rookie, but I still have to edit and post that, so I'll edit and post that for Tuesday. No, trust me, like, I think like 25 Celsius would be like perfect weather, but I love going to New York and just experiencing the cold. I mean, I'm from England, so like I'm used to the cold, but when it gets hot, because I feel like with the cold, you know, you can bundle up and you can change that, but when you're too hot and you can't breathe and it's stuffy and you're sweating, you can't really do anything about that except blast the air conditioning. But then like once you leave the air conditioned area, yeah, I mean, it's my own company. I don't know if you guys have heard of like people like Grace Randolph and some of these like critics that just do YouTube videos are different because, you know, I went to school for journalism and I got a master's degree. I don't know if they did or not, whatever they did, but the company, I'm just not just doing YouTube. Like, we write stories, we send a newsletter, I edit clips, like a normal news publication. So, you know, the YouTube part is part of it, but I gotta go home and finish this article, and I'm gonna edit an interview, then I'm gonna do a cosplay video. Like, it's a lot. And when it's your own company, you don't necessarily get paid unless it's for views, or, you know, brands pay you, or media buys for studios to promote whatever. Oh god, I'm really tired. Side note, I'm so tired because I just went to physical therapy because I have a knee issue and a back issue, and now like I'm extremely drowsy just from getting a back massage. But if you guys do want to watch the interview for the movie Drop, which is Blumhouse and Universal, it comes out today. I interviewed Brandon Sklenar and Megan Fay and director Chris Landon. So Brandon kind of like talked about like the Batman casting and what his favorite Batman is. Megan addressed some White Lotus stuff. We talked about the Drop movie. Christopher Landon talked about Happy Death Day 3. He even told me that he had a pitch for a second Disturbia movie. You know, Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf. So, like, I'm probably the only one he actually said that pitch to out loud, and I have it on record. So that's in the interview. It's pretty good. It's the most recent long form video. And then I posted like 1,000 short form videos too. Oh god, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight. Changed my mind. Oh my god, I hate when the sun is out like this. Also, my forehead has like a towel marking on it, like if you look closely. Because I had the towel on my face. So it looks funny. Now I'm in pain. Anyway, whatever. I don't know if any of my moderators are on. Because I can't really read until I get to where I need to go. Why is it so hot? I can't breathe. My water was in the car for literally 10 minutes. And it's like disgusting now. It's like really warm. A shame. Alright, this is completely unrelated to anything movie, Hollywood, industry related, but I didn't eat anything today because I got up and I had to edit and post small clips and do all this stuff. And then, oh god, I just realized I have 2 interviews to post. Oh god. So I had all of that stuff to do, and I just realized that, you know, I haven't eaten today, so when I went to go drop something off at the mall, I got a Chipotle. I haven't had Chipotle in like a very long time, but I was like, oh, let me just get a bean and cheese burrito, right? Who can mess up bean and cheese? Why was the bean and cheese burrito the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life? First of all, who makes bean and cheese salty and sweet? Like, it's just beans and cheese. It was so terrible. Like, I felt immediately nauseous and I wanted to throw up. Also, why was it $10? Why is a bean and cheese? It's literally a flour tortilla and some beans and cheese. Why was it $10? I will never, like, ever get Chipotle again. Because it was disgusting and it was $10 for a piece of, just nasty. But I had to get that out there because I'm so mad. I'm tempted to call Amex and be like, refund me, because this was nasty and I got sick. But yeah, that next time I'm hungry and I haven't eaten all day, I'm just gonna wait. Because if I already waited, I'm not about to eat some nasty stuff and get sick. Imagine if I got meat with it though. Like, what? Well, anyway, the Chipotle here was not working out for me. I look crazy today. So anyway, I have to drop an interview, 2 interviews that I still have to edit and post. Monday, I have a special event with Disney for Andor, Star Wars. Tuesday, screening of Sinners. And then Wednesday, my dreams came true and I'm covering the carpet for The Accountant 2 because hopefully, because like I went to the premiere in Texas and I didn't get to do the press junket, but they, like, thanks to my friends and the studios and all the posts I've been doing for this title, I get to do the red carpet, which hopefully means, even though Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal are in the movie and everybody walks the carpet, sometimes time runs out and not everybody gets to ask their questions, but I'm one step closer because I have some questions that I need to be asked. And I've interviewed John before, but I haven't interviewed him about these things that I want to talk about, so The Accountant 2 premiere is on Wednesday. I will be going live from that premiere. I will have where our camera setup is. It will be going live. So Tuesday, I don't know, I'm assuming the red carpet starts at 6 p.m. PST. If you guys are logged in, that's when I'll be live on the red carpet. And then Monday, maybe I can go live for some parts of the Disney event, but not all of it, because Disney's a little, maybe like the pre-party, Disney will let me go live, you know. But I don't know about like the rest of it. Tuesday's just a screening. But Tuesday morning I'm doing another interview. Oh my god, I keep like setting up these interviews. I just have other interviews to post. Shout out to, I can't read your name right now because I'm driving and I can't see it. Oh, I'm so sleepy. God. This one is actually it's an Alice in Wonderland tattoo, but it's been lasered 4 times and I need 5 more sessions to get it removed, so it's almost there. I just wish I could like rip it off, but I can't. Almost there. Almost. Getting your tattoo lasered off is the most painful thing ever. It's 50 times more painful than actually getting the tattoo. Biggest inspiration. You know, I went to a panel the other day with Forrest Whitaker, and I think he's so interesting. Like, he's a very, very like legendary person. and that put things into perspective. I don't know who my inspiration is though. When it comes to like journalists or like I guess hosts, because I don't know. I don't really have any like journalists who are like inspiration. I mean, I loved watching Ricky Lake when I was growing up. That was pretty funny. But I mean, I met Viola Davis. She's definitely one of my inspirations. G20 movie is out now, by the way. You should go see it. I'm not just saying that because I met her. It's actually a really good movie. God, ambulance. Ricky Lake just moved back to New York too, because during the LA fires, her home completely burnt down, and I guess that was like the factor to like get her to move back to New York. That's what I would do if I had that much money and I could just buy a house in New York randomly, and like fires happened out here. I would just move to New York too, because I'm telling you, when I was trying to move my home insurance, and because they didn't cover a certain thing that I wanted them to cover, I was calling around. Half these companies, first of all, the company that insures my car was like, yeah, you can bundle with us, blah, 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 cheaper rate. So I have all the cars on one now. Tell me when I call them, they're like, oh, you know what? Like, now we're no longer, like, insuring people because of fires. And I was like, that's nice. Then this other company, I won't name them, they were like $9,000. I was like, I'm not paying no $9,000 for home insurance. You don't even cover shit when something actually happens. Goodbye. So I ended up still sticking to my little shitty home insurance I had in the beginning. I mean, it's not shitty, but it's they were supposed to cover something and they're not. Well, if I bought a home in California and my property taxes are $16,000 alone, and the home here was $1.3 million plus upkeep, I'm pretty sure I could afford to live in New York. But I don't want to live in an apartment. And I also, I don't know. I don't want to live here anymore either, so I don't know. But let me tell you, California is a ripoff, because that's the price of like a normal home. And when I looked at how much the previous owner bought the home, no, my neighbor literally told me they bought the house for $250,000. Plus, I had to literally rip out the entire house, rip the entire thing out, and redo it all again. Then the contractors ripped me off, and like I've been asking them to come back and fix something, and it was a mess. The pool they built, the plumbing is terrible. They just basically steal your money here, and then, you know, basically tell you to like whatever. But I have a large following on Instagram and TikTok, so if they don't come and fix it, there's gonna be some nice problems. Because I've given them 2022. That was what, 3-4 years ago? Yeah. In that time, I went through a big health scare. I'm probably oversharing, but I quit my job, the job that I had for 10 years, because it was toxic and just plain abusive. But I was able to save a lot of money, and then I invested and all that stuff. But like now I have no income because I'm building my own company, my own media company, and you have to pour a lot of money in for that. So I'm grateful that I'm able to do that, but then it's like stressful not making any money and then dealing with an injury and a back. I basically have a bent spine. I love cheeseburgers, but it has to be the right cheeseburger. Basically, I have a bent spine. So everything is extremely painful. Because I ignored it so much because of my old job, it's gotten a lot worse. But yeah, I would want to move to New York if I was able to one day be able to afford to get like an apartment in the city on top of like the home that I have out here. Or I would just like move there and move in the suburbs and then commute in the town. I really love that there's a subway. The transportation over here is terrible. Like, why did I just go 3 miles and it took me 20 minutes? Could you imagine? And I wouldn't not. I one time got a bus on a bus on here, and it was about to be like a hostage situation. So no. But yeah, I feel like California and New York are one of the most expensive states. They still don't take care of you. I don't know where the taxes go. It's a mess, and yeah, it's terrible. Oh great, I'm stuck behind the trash truck. No, I don't. A bent spine. I don't know. I have a slight British accent, so it sounds funny. I live in LA. I was born in Leeds, England. I don't like it here anymore, though. But I have to, because I mean, the thing is though, a lot of my friends who are also journalists, they do press junkets. They don't live in LA. They get flown in. It's like, I'm like, you know, if I did move, but I think I want to move to I mean, I would want to move to Hawaii, really. But then I'm like, what if I get island fever? And I would want to move to San Diego. But then I'm going to have to start making income to be able to get a new house. But I really want to move to New York. But it's like, do I really want to live in the city? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going through like a weird thing. But also the interest rates in homes, like when I got the home was like 2%. Then and I already think that's crazy interest. So imagine like now, it's just a mess. So I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Don't know. I really don't like when a car pulls up right next to me. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, I was born in Leeds. I went to school in Newcastle and then I went back home to Leeds. I would take the train to London like every so weekend, every here and there to like go out, and I had friends who were like going to uni there. Then I moved here in 2015 to go to grad school. Completely different uni experience here compared to the uni in England. Like what? I have to read that, I can't read. Ooh, I'm about to be home. I'm so happy. I was gonna go buy some custard, but I don't feel like going to the store now. It's too hot. And my knee is on fire. Wood Lake Auto. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That's very true. I just need to post like every day on YouTube, I guess. But it is hard, like each video. It's just so much editing I gotta do. I think I just need to be okay to take a break. But it's fine. It's gonna work out. I'm sure it is. Oh, did you guys see the story about the nightclub roof collapse in the Dominican Republic? Because I don't do news that's like, I don't write about like world events or that type of news anymore because I'm really depressed. That's why, that was another reason I quit. But I was on Twitter yesterday and it was just all flooding, and it was so terrible. And the fact that like Twitter was so openly like displaying bodies and the stuff from the aftermath of the nightclub roof collapse, and it was just really terrifying. And my thing is like, there was a video, they had like one of their most famous like singers performing too, and he died as well because of this. So like, I just don't understand how something like that could happen. A, B, people saw it about, I just don't get it, but it was terrible. People saw like it starting to come down, and then a few people got away, but there was like, people were like posting videos of people before, like when they were in the club, where they were like smiling and laughing, and then the next video was like their body, and I'm like, dude, have some respect. And then the other thing that happened was, I guess there was a video of a couple of days before where the staff were like sweeping the floor because plaster was falling from the ceiling and nobody did anything about it. And it's like, the owner like put a message out like, oh, we're with the families, we're sorry. I'm like, dude, I mean, I know it's they say it's like a corrupt country or whatever, because look, I'm Iranian. Iran is a freaking corrupt country too. There's no freedom for women. But let me open my garage. I just don't believe that like they didn't know the risks in advance, and I feel like that could have been avoidable, and they were greedy and they wanted to have that concert there, and they risked the lives of the performer who's now dead, like a legend is dead, on top of like all those people. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine, this is why I don't go to clubs. I haven't been to a club since like, I'm 30 now. It's like 21. I will not go I don't care. Even if they say America has laws and rules, I am not going to no club. Even if the roof doesn't collapse, people be shooting people out here. Like, I do not want to go. It's not for me. Okay, car off. Wait, am I supposed to unplug this? Unplug? Sorry. god, hold on. Alright guys, I actually have to go inside now, but I'm gonna go live. Let's say 7 p.m. tonight, so that's in what, 3 hours? I have to go clean and do a couple of things, drop a few videos, but if you can, if you like movies, you want to see me interview people, go and watch it. And if you want to like actually talk and message and talk about whatever, if you have questions, follow my Instagram. It's at the description of the channel. But I have to go. Please subscribe. But if you're going to subscribe, actually watch the videos and have an interest in entertainment and movies and stuff. Don't just subscribe because you saw me on live and you were like, do it because you're interested in the content. But yeah, I have to go. Bye.